What's up, everybody? How is your Fridays going? Thank you guys so much for joining me on this rare Friday Ash solo stream. It's been a busy week, y'all. It's been a busy week. How are you guys doing? How has your week been? Tell me stories. Tell me how you guys are doing. To fill you guys in here, I know Jasmine has not been solo streaming on her Thursday, Fridays recently, and to tell you guys why, if you're not in the loop, it's because me and her have been having a lot of plumbing work and a lot of bathroom construction stuff going on in our household. And she, is usually likes to stream from her computer, which is closer to where all of the noise is happening inside that house. And yeah. So that stuff is still happening even today. They're doing the tile work today. But I'm out here in the garage, and it should be pretty quiet for us. I've also been crazy busy with my side gig at Fig, where we just launched a game this week, and it's been busy. It's been a busy week for the old Ash here. Oof. Luke, you walked around aimlessly for 3 hours before I ended up shopping for an hour and buying nothing. Honestly, that's a pretty good day. You know, those days where you just get to explore your city, just do some window shopping. Maybe this would look nice in my house. Nah, what do I need another... I don't know. What's a thing that... a house plant or something? We don't need more house plants, Jasmine. What am I going to do with another house plant? So let me shout some people out. Queen Kawaii Potato with the 6 months. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much. Stump Jazz, 46 months. Y'all get that hype train going. Drop some bears for Jazz. Oh, so Frosty Zora with the 13 months. 13 months on and off. Wow, it's all come to this, hasn't it? It's all just come down to this, Frosty. It's all just come down to this. Drop the bears for all those people, y'all. Honey Shuckle, is the Arcanium you're going to be playing some super old game by any chance? So, there is a super old game called Arcanium, but the Arcanium that I'm going to be playing today is the game that I helped launch on Fig this week. So it's a brand new game. And I'm going to be saying this a few times during the stream, but full disclosure, I work for Fig, which is the crowdfunding site that this game launched on. So I have some personal involvement in this game. That said, it's a neat game. I'm really excited about it, and I also want to get better at it, because I'm really bad at it. Phoenix Ashes 07 with the 4 months, D-Foot9 with the 19 months, and Dryad Taz with the 27 months. Thank you so much. Oh, so we got a hype train going, y'all. Look at the hypes. Look at the hypes. Level 1 complete. Get a little dance. Wanderbot back to Arcanium, I blame you. Really fair. I hope you like it. It's still alpha, so it's still got some stuff to figure out. Their Discord's been very active, helping them sort bugs and whatnot. But I'm gonna show you guys what the game's like very soon. Right now, I just want to chill, because it's been busy getting this whole thing launched. Also, Lorem with the 100 biddies, thank you so much. Resdell with the 7 months hype. And then Benny Jets with 110 biddies. Also, there was some bonus biddies on that. What is a hunter's cheer? Why is there bonus bits? Oh, there's a way for extra bits. Yay! There's extra bits going on. What's going on with that? Thank you so much, Benny. Oh, so Dryad Test with the extra 50 biddies. Y'all, getting that hype train flowing. Ooh, Greg Gammer with the 200 biddies. Hype train, yay. Can't stay. Just want to say, hey, love you guys. Thank you so much. Hunter Cheer gives a bit of a boost. It's nice. What is it for? Is there like a special... Oh, is there a movie called Hunter? That seems to be what people are indicating. Hold on. I'm just out of the loop, y'all. I still need to see, like, the movies on my list right now are Birds of Prey and Sonic. Hunter movie. Oh, I know what this movie is, don't I? Wait. Do I? Oh, it's the Hunter's show, right? That's out on Amazon? Or is it a movie or is it a show? But it's like that Amazon exclusive thing with Al Pacino. I've seen some stuff for this. I wonder if it's any good. I'll admit, I feel like Al Pacino hasn't been in much great stuff lately. Except for that, Irishman. Sherbert Smothers Butts with the 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Oh, she used those Hunter's bits as well. And then Elena X with the 100 biddies. All aboard the hype train. I hope you're doing well, Ash. Thank you so much, Elena. Thank you so much. I'm doing very good. Whoa! Benjamin Winnicki? Benjamin Winnicki? Am I saying that right? Anyway, dropping like 1,500 biddies plus some bonus 300 biddies because he used the Hunters. Wow. Thank you so much for that. We're almost at level 3 hype, y'all. Let's get there. The show is based on a true story. That Hunters movie? I'll have to check it out. Birds of Prey was great, and the Sonic movie looks so good. I've heard nothing but great things about Birds of Prey. Except for like the Reddit controversies around the movie, but like all of my personal friends that have seen the movie have all loved it. So I really want to see Birds of Prey. Plus I'm a big Margot Robbie fan. And then the Sonic movie, like, it just looks adorable. It looks funny. Plus I love the actor that does John Ralphio, and he's Sonic. Plus I like the idea that they are including chili dogs in this movie. I've heard that there's chili dogs. Spoilers. I heard that there's chili dogs in this movie. I was a big Sonic fan when I was a kid, and I'll admit I never really got into... Like, I think there was Sonic cartoon shows, and there was obviously like the 3D Sonic games that had some story to them. I'll admit I never really got into those. But way back in the Sega Genesis days, I played all of the 2D Sonic games, and I read the Sonic comic books, and the Sonic comic books, there was chili dogs all the time in those Sonic comic books. They were really good comic books too. It was like the only comic I ever read back in the day too. Anyway, y'all, thank you for helping us get this hype train thing going. Oh, 92%, 95%. Thank you so much, y'all. We completed the hype train. What emotes did you guys get? What is this? What is... It's like... I got like a... It looks like a fuzzy onion. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this is. Hold on. Oh, it's a griffin. It looked like a fuzzy onion. Still, not gonna lie. Stump Jazz with the 100 biddies there at the very last second. Keep it going. You missed it, Jazz. You missed it. Also, thank you, Resdell, for those 100 biddies at the end there, too. Also, did I get K Lightning with the 20 months? 4 more months till I get that rainbow. Thank you so much. And then Dalton, the 400 biddies, doing some Corgo biddies and some Pride biddies. School is boring, so this is a nice relief. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. School is school. You know, as long as you're getting something out of it, then that's what matters. Also, Gem Jenna. 3 months. Yay, 3 more months. Drop them bears. So, y'all, I'm gonna get us into this Arcanium game, and we'll talk about it. But this is gonna be a chill stream. It's just gonna be chill. You know, it's been a long week. We're finally at the end of it. It's time to just relax. Time to hang out. Also, I don't know. I got a haircut. Like, I didn't put any product in my hair today, and feeling weird about it. Also, I feel like my eyelid is still a little bit swollen. Anyway, behind us, we're just relaxing. All right, forget it, Ash. We're just relaxing. We're gonna pause these awesome tunes. Blammo. And we're going to launch this. There we go. I'll let you guys see the intro cinematic here because it's a good one. Wait, did I just skip it? Does it skip when I click? It did. Is there a way to just watch it again? Damn you. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Not touching anything. Cool. I feel like that's really quiet.
For 400 years, the free people of Arzu fought a losing war against the forces of Umbra, the Dark Moon. To turn the tide, the Great Spirits ultimately created the Apex, an artifact of untold power. As the Scorched Army stormed Valoria, Arzu's last bastion of defense, the champion Taliana triggered the Apex, giving her life to save Arzu. In a blink of an eye, she put an end to 4 centuries of war. In revenge, the Dark Moon rained destruction upon Arzu. The Great Spirits built the Arcanium, a magic citadel powered by the Apex, designed to shield the skies from Umbra's relentless assault. Thanks to Taliana's noble sacrifice and the protection of the Arcanium, the people of Arzu finally knew peace. Now that Taliana was lost, Umbra chose its own champion to wield the Apex. Arcan the Calamity was Umbra's chosen one. Along with the cult of Umbra, Arcan desired to bring about a new dark age for their master. After a long, destructive search, Arcan at last found the Arcanium, and within, the Apex itself. When Arzu's protective shield fell, the shards of Umbra rained down on the land and its inhabitants. Wherever the shards fell, the corruption spread through the land and the people upon it. Arcan now controls the corrupted beasts from his throne in the Arcanium. He has become the voice of Umbra. In order to survive this evil threat, the spirits have chosen new champions to hunt down the Apex and destroy Arcan once and for all. This time, it will take the survival of the fittest to restore balance, embark on an epic journey across Arzu, and save the world from destruction.
I'm glad you guys are liking the art so much. I'll admit the art is what drew me to it a whole lot as well. And like the first thing I sort of thought in my mind anyways, it's got a very Hearthstone, World of Warcraft look to it. And then I come to find out that their lead art designer did a lot of concept art for Hearthstone and World of Warcraft. So, not surprising that it looks like Hearthstone and World of Warcraft. So, I want to reiterate right at the beginning of this thing. This game is being crowdfunded right now through Fig. I work for Fig. I am the campaign manager for Fig. I had a lot of direct involvement with getting this game launched on Fig. So, even though this is not sponsored or anything like that, I have a relationship with this game, and it's important that you know that. That said, I personally just want to play this game today. I'm probably going to play it for an hour or two, and then we're going to probably play some Wolcen. But I want to play this because I want to get better at it, because I'm bad at it. I'm probably going to reiterate that whole Fig involvement thing a few times throughout the stream as people trickle in. Anyway, if you guys are interested in playing this game, you can back it on Fig. It costs $25. You can get this version of the game that I'm playing. You get a copy of it right away. Anyway, so for those that want to know what this game's like, this game is sort of like Hearthstone meets Slay the Spire. It is a roguelike deck builder game. So every run is its own run. You don't save necessarily. And every run is a little bit procedural in its layout. It's also a little bit different than most other deck building games because every run you have 3 heroes in your team, and each hero is its own predefined deck. So, for example, Aurora here is flame spells. She's very burst damage and whatnot. And so if I add her to my group, I will get these cards available for her. Boom. Melody. She is roguey and deals a lot of damage with things like combos and stuff like that, which I'll explain combos once we get to it. And then Shinzo is like a tank. He grants a lot of armor. He does some damage, but really he's very armor heavy, armor focused. And those are the only characters I've unlocked so far. You can see that there are other heroes that we will hopefully be unlocking today. That seems like that's getting loud there. I'm going to turn down that volume. Okay. And let's start. So, there's apparently a bug so that you can't unlock the other characters. There's been a decent amount of bugs that they've found so far, and what I will say is Josh, their developer, there's literally been some bugs that he's like, oh crap, okay, thank you for letting me know, and then literally within 5 minutes there's a new build on the Discord. Right now, those Josh and Remy, the 2 main developers of this game, they're at DreamHack, so they're probably a little bit busy getting some of the bugs squashed, but yeah. In this build of the game, I could be mistaken, but I believe we only have access to Andor. But the way that this game will work sort of in final release is you'll have access to all these different regions, and I believe the goal will be to, in a single run, to complete and defeat 3 regions, and then once you've done that, you can take on the final boss. I believe that's the way it was explained to me. But right now, in this build of the game, we just have access to this region. So, in this region, we can sort of get some idea for like what's unique about this region. We get some nature stuff and some wound stuff. We can see the different artifacts that we might find in this region, because there is sort of like an RPG loot mechanic to this game. We'll get different items that we can equip to our heroes. We can sort of see the different enemies that we might fight in this region, and see the main boss for just this region. This isn't like the main boss, I think, for the whole game, but the boss for just this region. And then, yeah, so these are the 3 other heroes that we should be able to unlock if we are good at this game. I'm not. I hope that we manage to unlock at least one of them, but it's a small hope because I'm bad. Anyway, let's get into it so you guys can see how this game plays. So this is the region sort of loaded up. Every time I've played, the sort of layout of this grid is procedural, so you always start off in a different tile, and the boss is usually in a different place every time, and these different events are usually in a different place every time. Okay, so we have started here, and we've got, man, kind of not the worst, but not the best start, because I started around 3 battles. I've gotten very lucky sometimes and started literally like right next to a reward and been able to get like an item right away. The Moonwell At a clearing in the forest, you nearly fall into a small pool of glimmering water. It's daylight right now, and the clearing in the trees would allow the moons to shine right down on the water. Arcane power shines on the moon's well's surface. It looks cool and refreshing. You drink from the well. Okay, success. So, I think we get some passive bonuses here. Cool. And we restored 3 health. Cool. We've got a lot of battles around us. We got shards of Umbra. I'm trying to remember. I think we need to collect... We need to destroy 3 shards of Umbra in order to weaken the boss enough to fight them. I believe each shard... You know, I'm just going to do it. So that we could either do a battle, we could either pay 200 gold, head into the shaft that leads into the side entrance, or assassin, send your assassin ahead to scout for the back entrance. This is my first time doing this, so let's try it. I promise you guys haven't seen it yet. I promise you there is like Hearthstone-esque card battles as well. We just haven't gotten there yet. And now we are going to get there. Alright, so we are fighting. Every time you get into a fight, this thing happens, and sometimes you could get ambushed and you would lose something. Sometimes you can ambush them, you gain something. This time, we gained a tank passive. So your heroes get 2 additional bolster cards. That's cool. Okay, so you can see our 3 heroes that we chose line up this way. And every time it's your turn, you get to choose from 2 cards from each hero. The cards themselves have a little number in the upper left-hand corner there. That represents how much AP it will cost to play that card, and you can see our AP. You can't see our AP. Let's go over there. You can see our AP over here represents how much AP we have per turn. So we got a couple of bolster cards. She can only play the bolster cards to herself. That's interesting. Honestly, the bolster cards are only going to work for this one turn. So it makes the most sense to me to just have her swap that, play the 2 bolsters to herself. Oh, but then she will get to do others. But it still makes the most sense for me to play them to herself. Deal 4 damage. Deal 8 damage. Okay. So, we can see that 8 damage and 5 damage are going to come at her, but she's got more than enough armor to be able to prevent that. The armor is on a per-turn basis as well. Some creatures just have, like, default armor that they will have. But then the bonus armor that we've given her, that will go away next turn. This bonus armor as well will go away next turn. Let's just have him do... Let's just have him do his 6 damage. And then that'll be the end of our turn because we've used up all of our AP. So she's been rooted, which means she cannot swap places like what we did previously. Ooh, a lot of damage coming at her. So, oh, okay, but we've got the 2 bolsters. Might as well. I was about to swap her for him because he has more armor and just more life overall, and it makes more sense for him to sort of take the brunt of that. Honestly, I might still swap him, because if those bolsters are always going to come in the center, I'd rather him be the tank. So, we'll swap that, and before I play anything else... Ah, okay, before I swapped, I should have had her play her cleave first, because her cleave would have done damage to everyone. These are the types of things that I'm still trying to get better at. So... And I probably should have had him, but... Okay, yeah. Anyway, we live and we learn. Let's just kill him, get him out of the way. I cannot play this because she can only play in a line. Let's play that. Let's deal 4 damage and a cleave. And then let's deal that 6 damage like that. And that'll be our turn. He's going to take some damage, but we could have done that better. We could have set that up so that he didn't take any damage and that we did more damage overall. Still learning. Alright, so the bolsters always come to the center. Perfect. Dalton. This game is already rocking my world. I hope the full thing comes to console. You know, they're not opposed to releasing on different platforms, but obviously the goal right now is to get through alpha, which is what they're doing right now on Fig, and then they'll release in early access, I believe, by either later this year or early next year, and then it'll go from there. So this fireball that she has, it does 12 damage, which sounds great, but you can see on the side there, it says that the turn time... Interesting, it says that the turn time is instant. I wonder if this has changed, because when I played this card previously, it would say that it would not cast until the next turn. So now I'm just pure curious. Let's try it. They have changed that since the last time I played, which was literally like just yesterday. Okay. I can't swap with her. Yeah, so we're stuck because he's rooted. That's fine. The other thing that's important to know as well, you can see, obviously, this damage is coming at her. You can see that it might look like damage is coming at Melody, but this short red arrow here means that next turn, this person's going to play this hatchling. And like this guy here, the hatchling is just going to pop out right in front. The hatchling sometimes attacks you, but usually it's just there to be an additional tank for the person behind it. I'm gonna pop the bolster because we can't really do... I wish I could pop the bolster on these guys, but I can't. I mean, let's just kill them, I guess. Yeah, this is like overkill, but it's like the most efficient thing to do, it seems like. And this annoying thing about some creatures, like spiders, is you kill them, and then they either come back, either the very next turn, or the turn right after. This is also a special battle that we're doing. This is a shard battle, so it may just be that we just have to survive 7 turns. So we may die because I'm bad at surviving very long battles, but we'll see. Let's just go faster here, yo. So do I have any cleave damage? I do. So I may want to swap and put him in the center, but first, yeah, I do. So we're going to swap. We're going to cleave, and then we're going to do. Okay, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that, and he's dead. Enter. Yeah, so that's counting down. So we probably just have to survive a certain number of turns. Easy enough. As long as we keep on preventing them from doing damage to us, we should be alright. We're also going to get our ults pretty soon. So we can see some damage is coming at us. we're going to do this the smart way now. So I cleaved before I moved her. We're going to swap him back. And now that he's in the center, we can splash our armor over everybody. He now has more than enough armor to just take that damage. And so... I could do 8 damage, or I could do like 5 or 6 damage. I think it makes the most damage sense to do 8. Let's do that. Oh, I could have done one more AP worth of stuff. I should read this here. So these minions deal damage and lose 1 HP at the end of their owner's turn. So are the minions actually damaging the main creature that summoned them as well? Or are they doing damage to me? Interesting. Okay, so we got Ox Charge, which is great. Oh, so Never Ending... Is it Never Ending 1? Yes, Never Ending 1 with the 12 months! Hello! You got that Diamond Axe now! Drop them bears for the Never Ending 1. For whatever reason, I can... like, my mind just instantly wants to say Never Ending Gone. Because nothing's capitalized in Twitch names and stuff. Anyway. Never Ending 1. Thank you so much. Alright, let's just... That would be 5 AP. So let's do this. We're going to kill you. We're going to kill both of you? Yes. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to deal 4 damage to... I guess just you. Yeah. End. Okay. So we got some ults. So let's play this guy's ult. This guy's ult is amazing. It's just a big wall. Boom. Puts it down. So it's just a 0-16. Can't attack, but it has 16 blocking power. This is mostly only useful for attacks that are coming directly at us. People that have the ability to attack at an angle can still directly hit Shinzo here, but attacks that are coming directly at us usually have to go through the creature in front first. Let's go ahead and pop this ult as well. And then we could do 4 damage into cleave and kill both of them if we wanted to, which sounds good. I'm just seeing... Yeah, so let's pop both of these. Let's move. Let's cleave. Dead. And then... Let's do that. And do that. Alright. Quill Knight just gifted a sub to Skylar Lightning. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Drop them bears, y'all. Enter. Acid Spit. Oh man, they are all attacking this thing now. Okay. But they're all gonna, like, die as well. So, let's start off with a good old cleave. Blam. It's important, like, I like starting with a move like that because beyond just doing AoE damage, every time you hit something or apply something to a target, it gives them a combo point. And there's a lot of cards that reference combo points, like this one. Deal 2 damage, but deal an extra 2 damage per combo point that's already on that. So this card, if I was to play it on him, would do 4 damage total. But now, if I was to do that, it would do 6 damage total, because he's got 2 additional combo points. This one as well. So, and this one as well. Can I play that in any direction? I can. So I've got 4 AP. I'm probably just going to do... Okay. Let's go with... I can't play them all, yeah. So let's do this first. And then... that kills him. Perfect. And then let's do that. Okay. Enter. Only 2 turns remaining. Alright, so... that would be 3, that would be 5 if I was to do that. I think that makes the most sense. So... we're gonna kill him. Did that not kill him? Does it only do damage based on combo points? Ah, I should have read that card better. Alright, this is why I'm bad at this game. Damn, I was hoping to kill both of these on this turn. Let's kill him. Misplace. Does anyone know if this game is single player or if there's a co-op mode? I believe this game is focused just on single player for now. I actually don't know if there are plans for co-op. I have not heard that from the developers. For the most part, this game, I think, will sort of progress in the same way that something like Slay the Spire might, or FTL, something like that, where you have these branching paths, and you do a run until you either beat the final boss or you die. Okay. Cleave. This is the final turn. Let's see if we can kill one of these guys. 4, 4, 4. That won't be enough. 4, 6, 6. That would be. Okay. Enter. Victory! So we just had to survive a certain amount of turns there. Hold the line. Open up our chest here. We get some gold. We get a new ability here. So we have to pick one. 3 damage in a line 3 times is super good. Move to adjacent location and draw a card is interesting. So it's sort of like the same thing as moving, but we also get the benefit of drawing a card. But it does occupy a card that we would have otherwise not had to draw to begin with. So I'm not sure how good that is. And then gain 4 regeneration. Which I don't know how regeneration works. Is it just gain 4 health? Or do we get like 4 health per turn? Something like that? Either way, I'm going to go with that. Artifact. Gain 8 armor, gain 3 base armor. Whenever you kill an enemy, gain 8 armor. Deal double damage to minions. I think whenever you kill an enemy, gain 8 armor sounds pretty awesome. And then consumable. Gain 1 AP. Okay. So, here's how the loot system works, y'all. So I want her to have that new beam. So that's a card that we got just for her. And then I want her to have this combat staff. And then there's potions as well. Boom. So here's how this works. So for the abilities, every hero has their own sets of cards. Boom. And so we chose to pick up an ability card that was just for her. So I'm equipping that, and that'll get folded into our deck list now as we're drawing cards. Artifacts, I could have equipped this artifact to any of these guys, but I chose to equip it to her because she kills things the most. And so as she's killing things, she'll be gaining armor, which seems good. And then, again, with potions, we could have equipped this. In fact, the potion doesn't matter who you equip it to. The potion will just be available to use for any of them. Janban Man with a 25 months. Thank you so much. Drop them bears for Janban Man. Alright, so we have successfully destroyed a Shard of Umbra. That's cool. That was my first time doing that. Let's go into the next battle. We're finding some bears! And a Spidey. Awesome. We got another tank thing. Very good. I'll also note that our health is progressive as well. So every time we get into a battle, our health does not just refill. We stay at the same health that we were at the end of the last battle. Alright, so... I think I could just have her stay, pop the bolster, definitely pop the cleave. I'm going to pop the bolster on you as well. And then, who could... We're going to pop that on you, because now you're dead. And then we're going to pop... I think it makes the most sense to pop it on you. And then you're dead. And then we gain some armor. And enter. Mangle. What does Mangle do? Healing and shielding reduced by X. So it does cleave damage and it does wound damage, which healing and shielding would be reduced by 2. Got it. Okay. I think we can just outright kill this guy right now, maybe? Let's start. Oh, he had a lot of armor. Okay, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that maybe because Mangle's on top? That might be a thing. Because this Mangle, it's showing me what's coming up next, but it's not really letting me see the armor of what's underneath him. But maybe, no, his armor would have just lived right here, so maybe I just didn't notice. So I played this... Okay, if I do 4 damage and then 6 damage, that's still not enough. But let's do it anyway. 4 damage, swap, pop the bolster, and then do 6 damage, and then enter. Pop the bolster, and then We got 2 Ox Chargers, which should just outright kill him. So let's do that. Alright. That was an easy one. Well done. Let's get some gold. Let's get a new ability. So we could deal 10 damage in a splash. That seems super good. She's still my favorite character so far. I would like to start filling out some of these other cards for my other characters, but I'll admit they just don't seem as useful. Deal 4 damage and then root. Rooting means that they can't swap positions. Move to an adjacent location and then draw a card. That card just doesn't seem useful to me. But I could be totally wrong. Deal 4, like 10 damage in splash just seems, oh, but it costs 3 AP. I mean, that's still really good though. Continue. Okay. So, let's start making our way towards the center. It's nighttime, so we cannot see what we're about to face here. Creepy crawlers. And more shields. We're getting like super lucky with the shield thing, because I'll admit, in a lot of my test games that I've played, I landed on these ambushes way more often. I sort of wonder if they have reduced the difficulty for the ambushes in this current build that I'm playing, because I feel like half of the wheel was ambush the past few times that I've played. Taste the end of my blades. Alright, so she's got 8 damage coming at her. We're about to bolster, so that damage is going to get negated. And he's already got his ult ready, so let's just pop that. Let's bolster her. Let's bolster him. We can bolster again? Good lord, we've got so many bolsters. This is insane. I mean, we might as well. They cost nothing. Let's just start doing damage. So that will outright kill him. We only have 1 AP left, so let's just start with that, and then do that. And enter. Alright, so now everyone is attacking the nice shield wall. Shield wall's so good. Okay. Perfect. So you, if you wanted to swap, could just outright kill. You could outright kill for the same cost. Deal 10 damage in splash. I want to see how this works. Oh, but it doesn't cast until the next turn! Alright. Do both of those not cast until the next turn? No, wait. Come on. This one should be instant. Is it because I chose to do a delay first? Okay, I've canceled. Let's do this one first. There we go. And then we'll do this. That'll be on a delay. And now enter. I probably could have killed him this turn, but I'm thinking that this will outright kill them. So now this should pop. Dead. Awesome. Alright, so that's good to know. That makes that card a bit more weak now that I know that that is done on a delay. So they've made the big 12 damage fireball instant, but they've added this new card that's on a delay. Here we go. Tectonic Shield, gain 12 armor and draw a card. That's super dope. Move to any location, no limit range. It's only for her, though. I would have assumed this would be for Melody. I mean, that's super good too, because it costs 0. Gain armor equal to your missing HP. Sharky Anna is in chat, dropping butts in here. What's up, Anna? How is your Friday going? I mean, the Tectonic Shield? Like, the move to any location for 0 seems super good, but we keep on getting cards for her. I feel like we should be filling out the other characters. So, I'm going to get Tectonic Shield. Consumable. Apply 6 armor. So, let's go to him. Let's drag that over. And then let's go to items. Drag that one over. And... A very merry unbirthday. Some rowdy foxes invite you to join their camp. They pass around some honey wine and sing and share their gifted fish and... their grilled fish and fruits. Nice folk. Eat, drink, restore 3 health to all of your party members. Awesome. I'll mention that there are towns in this game, and at the towns you can, like, pay money to do a full rest. You can also pay money to get, like, new items and new artifacts and stuff. We have not discovered a town yet, though. I feel like they've made this starter area a bit easier. Like, I know I'm at easy difficulty, but I swear, during my test games, it was not this easy. It was much more difficult for me. Alright. She's got her ult ready. We could just outright one-hit this guy, which we're gonna do. You're dead. Roasted. Deal 12 damage, deal 12 damage. If I swap... I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna deal 12 damage. And then I'm going to deal 8 damage. Boom. And then I'm going to swap again and deal 4 damage there. I feel like that's the most efficient way of doing that. What should the topic of puns be today? Give me some good... you know, what am I in the mood for, pun-wise? Can you give me some good breakfast puns? I'm always in the mood for breakfast, y'all. I'm also very hungry, I'm now realizing. I've only had a bowl of cereal, and I could go for some breakfast. Even for lunch. Even at 1:07 p.m. I want breakfast. We move... Let's see here. What do you got? You got 4 damage. We'll do 4 damage. We'll swap, and then you should just die? Yeah. Continue. Gold, and... Okay, 4 damage and root. Move to an adjacent... Okay, again. This is the only card that we are seemingly getting for her, and it sucks. So... Deal 10 damage in splash. Okay, I see. That's the delay symbol. I was a little annoyed last time because it didn't tell me it was on a delay, but I see now that that's what that symbol represents. I guess I'm going to pick this card in the hopes that we don't get it again, because I want better cards for her. I'm not going to equip that card, but I'm going to pick it. So we can see that we've got it, but I'm not going to drag it into our deck. We got some events around us. I'm tempted to go down here first and see what the event is. Dewdrops are sliding off the leaf of a tree and landing on a young seedling. Each drop causes the seedling to grow a little before your eyes. You realize it hasn't rained recently, that this must be magic of the mother tree. You hold a bottle under the droplets and collect some of the magic dew. Gain a random consumable. Okay. What did we gain? Vial of the Nemesis. Apply 4 combo points and grant 1 AP. That is actually extremely good. Something that can apply combo points to a specific enemy. I have a lot of cards that will do... I think I have one card in particular that will do 4 damage per combo point. Doctors recommended a hearty full of sunny side. I'm going to read this exactly how you wrote it. Doctors recommend a hearty full of sunny side up eggs and some delicious stumped streams. Thank you. I'm already bad at reading. Don't make it harder by writing it extremely confusingly. I appreciate the puns, though. Can't do puns on breakfast, you must be yoking me. There we go. Scramble those brains. You guys are monsters with these puns. I legit had breakfast at 3 p.m., lol. Breakfast puns better not waffle about then. See, I like it. Hey, we found a village. Let's see what we can buy. So, in the forge, you can buy equipment. So, whenever you move, you can draw a card. That's really good. That's so much better than that one card that's like, you can pay 1 AP to move and draw a card. This just lets you do it for free. You do have to pay 200 gold, but then you do it permanently, forever. I better come up with some helpful puns or I'll be toast. Thanks to Brunch for letting us pun. Okay. You guys are distracting me with breakfast. You're also making me hungry. Razor Shard. Whenever you move, increase your damage by 2? Fiery Wand. Increase your damage by 50%, but deal 2 damage to yourself whenever you play a card. No, that sounds terrible. And then increase your damage by 25%, and it's on sale for only 150 bucks. We could buy that, and we could buy one of the 200 gold things. Maybe. Let's see what's in the trader. So, gain 3 armor and 2 cleanse. Can you tell me what cleanse does? I wish I could hover these cards so I get the little description. Oh, perfect. You right-click anywhere. Okay. So, cleanse removes X negative status effect that stacks on the target. Okay. So, presumably, I would be able to play this to one of my own teammates, one of my other heroes, or to myself. And it removes... it can remove status effect. That's good. Deal 15 damage and gain 1 regeneration. Okay, what is restores X health per turn up to your health cap. Okay. So, if I understand this right, it would deal 15 damage, and then I would gain regeneration based on how many combo points were on that target that I hit. It only costs 2 AP, and it's for her again. It costs 800 gold, so I can't even buy it. But that's... It's called Spirit Orb. I'm just imagining like a Spirit Bomb from when Goku fought Frieza, because that's crazy. It is on a delay. It shows the delay icon here. It doesn't show the delay icon here, and I feel like they need to do something about that. Because you should always be aware of all the status effects that's on that card before you buy it. Deal 4 damage and add an extra combo point per combo point? And add an extra combo point per... So, if I'm understanding this right, I would deal 4 damage and basically double the amount of combo points that's on a target. Again, that's her again. That's a good card, but... Alright, deal 5 damage and apply 1 vulnerable. The target takes X more damage. That's really good. I haven't seen the vulnerable status effect, but I like vulnerable. That's pretty good for him, too. He doesn't have a lot of, like, solid damage dealing moves that only cost 1. That's pretty great, actually. I'm having a healthy lunch of taro bubble tea. Firestar, bubble tea sounds great. Me and Jasmine had bubble tea... Was it yesterday or the day before? We went out to... Firestar, have you been to Bao Bao yet? There's a restaurant that just makes baos. They used to be a food cart. Now they're a restaurant. They make baos and fried dumplings and wonton soup. Super good. I highly recommend their pork fried dumplings. They're really good. But then, right after that, we just walked down the block and found like a really cool tea house that did some good bubble tea. Alright, we're already full up on potions. I'm not that worried about potions. I'm not terribly worried about our health yet. We could spend some money to heal us up, but I'm not too worried. This is hands down the best bubble tea I've ever had. You'll have to tell me the location of where you're getting your bubble tea from. Because, like, I think you came with us after dim sum to get that bubble tea. Oh, it's from Kung Fu. I have been to Kung Fu. That is probably the best bubble tea in town. Yeah. The place that we went to after dim sum, Firestar, that's probably my second favorite. But yeah, Kung Fu is really, really good. Alright, so I think I'm going to buy this equipment. Increase 25%, just seems amazing. And then, whenever you move, draw a card, or whenever you move, increase your damage by 2. Seems really good. I'm going to go for that instead. And let's go for artifacts. Like, I almost want to apply all of these on her. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to increase her damage by 25%. And then I'm going to give her the, whenever she moves, increase damage by 2. Because I do move her around a decent amount. Good. I think that's good. Shard of Umbra. Egg Hunt! The Sentinels are guarding a brood hatchery. The Shard of Umbra is corrupting their eggs, turning them vile and evil. Infiltrate the cave and destroy their shard-infested eggs to defeat the colony. Alright. I'll mention one of the things that I've noticed about this game, that I feel like this is something that I do from time to time in my own writing, but they capitalize certain words that I feel like, did that need to be capitalized? So the word destroy, for example, is capitalized. I don't know why. I just like, I write a decent amount. Whenever I see that anymore, I'm like, that shouldn't be capitalized. Prepare for battle. Sorry. Brood Sentinel. These guys are tough. They've got 32 health. Oh, we got a mage passive. Okay. Heroes gain 2 focus cards in their battle. What are the focus cards do? Oh, Dancer's Foot's up in chat. Hi, Mom. Tapioca pearls look like bubbles. When I got in Taiwan, you could get small pearls or large and have milk or no milk, green or black tea. Dancer's Foot, have you been to Kung Fu Tea, which I think is their only location, at least in Portland, is in the food court area of the Pearl Pioneer Square, is what I'm trying to say. Pioneer Shopping Center. And yeah, they have like a ton of varieties. It's pretty good. Okay, so what is the focus cards? Do I see? Here we go. Gain 3 ultimate cards and draw a card. So she would get her ultimate right away. Might as well. Deal 5 piercing damage in a cleave 3 times. So if I have her move, she gains 2 damage. And then if I do that, I wonder if she'll deal 7 damage in a cleave 3 times. We're going to try that. That's exactly what happened. That's incredible. Okay. They all have a ton of combo points on them now, too. That ult is incredible. She has the best ult. I've never seen that ult before. Okay. I think you will get killed. I think you will get killed. I've got enough AP to do that, plus pop that, I think. He's about to take a lot of damage. I feel like giving him that first makes more sense. So let's pop this. And then I think let's pop this. And then let's do that. So the thing that annoys me about these shard battles is I'm still not 100% clear on what I need to do to win. Breach health remaining 50. I killed him, and he came back the very next turn with full health. And it doesn't necessarily seem like this went down. Okay. Might as well pop that. You missed the text that tells you what to do before the fight. Kill the things and attack the breach when they're gone. So I think I probably need to kill them all on the same turn? If so, then I will wait on doing damage to them. Breach health is basically damage you do to downed enemies? Okay. Well, that might be different then. In that case, I might try to down... Well, what? Just because I missed it, I'll ask chat here. Do you think I need to kill all of them and then do damage? Or do you think I just need to kill one of them and then stack damage on the dead body? Which seems kind of cruel, but... I'll do it. Okay. Pop your focus. Just one is what people are saying. So you currently have 22 health that I need to get past. You have the least amount. At the same time, I kind of want to kill you because you're about to do a lot of damage. Sometimes I ask myself what I am doing watching a stream for hours. Then I remind myself that I loaf Stumped Gamers from my head to my toes. Well done. Well done, but go to jail. Okay. So I could do 12 damage, I could do 8 damage, 24. I think let's do that. So let's start there. Let's then do that. Let's then do this. Let's then do that. Okay, I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it. Thank you for explaining that, chat. Oof, that is so much damage there. Okay. But we're going to kill this guy for sure this turn. So... let us... we might as well just run through him. And then we'll swap. And then... we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Ah, but it's not... it didn't cast any extra damage. I thought it might be like trample damage or something. No, I have to kill him and then play additional spells. Okay, okay, okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Oh, so Neko Flare. Yes, give me that gold. Thank you so much. Drop them bears. Thank you so much, Neko Flare, for them 6 months. Alright. She's got her alt. All of these guys have so much damage. Or so much life, I mean. Okay, I'm feeling like we might as well... One, two... Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap... I'm going to do this. Blam. Swap. Each of those should do 6 now. Blammo. Pop you. Boom. You've got a bunch of that. Ah, that killed him. Damn it. Okay, I'll at least be able to do some damage. Did that do damage? That should have done cleave damage, and I feel like that didn't go down. Maybe it went down? Oh, so Deltanomics with the 12 months! Yay, new axe, so shiny! Got that diamond axe, Deltanomics. Drop them bears. Enter. It did? Thank you, Benjamin. Okay. I've got double of these flame pillars things. I'm not sure I actually want to use them at all. That is a lot of damage coming at me from this guy, though. How does a billionaire eat pancakes? He gets them in stacks. I like it. This is gonna suck. But I feel it makes the most sense for me to swap places here, let her take some damage. And pop this as splash damage in the center. I could give her some more armor first, but then she couldn't do damage to him. Well, I'm just trying to decide what makes the most sense. That is 18 damage coming in total. Shinzo has a shield, yeah, but getting Shinzo all the way over there would cost 2 AP. I could pop a potion. Okay, I think it makes the most sense, yeah, to start using some of my potions. If I pop this, I'll give her some. Move over. Yeah, move over. Pop this. And then apply some additional potions. And do that to him. Okay. Better than nothing. Enter. Okay. So, let's see if we can do some major damage. Do 10 damage with Splash again. It's 8 damage. 4 damage with Cleave. That'll get him down real low. Perfect. I almost want to kill him just so that I don't have to take damage again. But I feel like I have to kill him, otherwise I'm going to end up... She's going to end up dying. Let me think about this for a second. I could pop my ult. So I want to just get a couple of them down low. I could pop my ult, pop this, grant me an additional AP, move him over, and then grant 6 armor points to her. And that would still keep her alive, I think. May not be the best play. Or 12 armor points. Let's try it. Boom. 1. We move. We grant AP. And then we pop this to... We can only play it to ourselves? Oh, we're in shrubs. Okay, then you're just going to swap with her and take that damage. End turn. We wasted that potion. We did not need to use that potion. Okay, so kill, and then 8 damage, and then 9 damage, I think is going to be the play. That didn't kill! Okay, but we got our ult. Okay, hear me out. What's my AP at? We move. We're down to 3. She plays that. We're down to 1. And if it does it 3 times, what I'm curious about... Okay. I don't see the downside, so... We move. We're down to 3. We play this. That did the extra damage I was hoping for. Good. We move back. This should now be doing 9 damage per cleave 3 times. We did it. First of all, Melody's ult is the most amazing ult. Second, the fact that it stacks with that moving damage bonus is great. Third, that was a very tricky fight. Okay. Expend, draw 3 cards, and reduce their cost by 1 AP. It costs an AP to do that. But that's pretty good. Deflective shield gain immunity. That's pretty damn good too. Gain immune. Honestly, but this seems really good for her. Artifact. What do we get? Gain 10 health. Increase your damage by 4, but deal 2 damage to yourself whenever you play guard. No. Your hits apply 1 extra combo point. Yes. The extra health seems good too, but the extra combo points I feel like would synergize well. Let's do that. Okay. So, Melody. Let's get preparedness, and let's put Deadly Repeater on you. Awesome. Let's maybe go back to the inn, to the village, and sleep to restore some of our health. Honestly, I might just pay $300. Cool. Okay. So then, let's go back here. I'm afraid that I'll never stop cooking up breakfast puns. Melody has a bunch of 1 AP cards, so if you expend 3 cards, it'll be 0 AP. Because it's reducing the AP cost of the cards? Yeah. So Melody seems like the best one to put that on, right? Am I wrong? Tell me if you think I'm wrong. I'm trying to decide if I want to go right for the next Shard of Umbra. We're at okay health. Or if I mean, because we're at okay health, I think we just go for it. Mage, create a shroud of concealment to cover your party. Brace for the impact. Encounter normal. Yeah! Okay. Gain a blessing of Cheetah in this battle. What does the blessing of Cheetah do? Alright, we're finding some stuff. Simply survive for 10 turns. Enemies revive on their next turn. Okay, so we just have to survive. Oh, but we were ambushed. That means that we lose AP on the first turn. Or no, we gain 2 ambush cards? What does the ambush cards do? Ooh. You're right. Right is always right. Ambush. They do nothing? Card does not go... Okay. So these are cards that have been folded into our deck, and I have to expend them to get them out of my deck. What is coming at us here? I can't... shuffle 2 mutation cards into the target's deck. Okay. Crazy. We got 10 damage coming at us, so I feel like we're just trying to survive. We don't have to kill them, we don't have to do anything else, we're just trying to survive. So let's just focus on taking the damage. And yeah. Honestly, we've got a spare AP, so I don't see why I wouldn't just want to do that to do more damage. I wish I had something to do with combo points, but whatever. So I'm curious what these mutation cards are. Expend, deal 8 damage, draw a card. I can only expend it onto myself. So I have to deal 8 damage to Melody. That sucks. Okay. You've got a lot of damage coming at you. Again, I'm just going to play that to you. We're just trying to survive. That's all we care about. Boom, get wrecked, and then get dead. Enter. Okay. We've got, again, something coming at us. Poison. Take X poison damage at the start of your turn. It's going to apply 4 poison in a splash, so both of these people will be taking 4 damage per turn. That sounds like that sucks. I would rather that not happen. That's not going to cost us any AP to do, so let's focus on what else we can do first. Let's do the cleave. Let's put that on. He's got his ult. I'm going to save the ult for the next turn and maybe move him. Oh, I don't have enough AP to do that now. I should have saved that, but whatever. Yeah. Almost killed you. Oh well. Since we now have the AP, might as well. And yeah, I don't see a problem with us. Oh wait. Ah, damn. Ah, I saw it now. With the 2 AP, I could have moved him over and then put this in front, and that maybe would have blocked it. I'm not actually sure that would have blocked it, now I think about it. But still, it would have been better for him to take the brunt of that damage. So let's just cast that to the center and enter. Oh, so Tiny15 with a 5-month subscription. Drop them bears, y'all. Ugh. Oh, do they only take 1 damage per turn for 4 turns? I thought it was 4 damage per turn, just for like a while. Okay. 1 damage per turn for 4 turns is not nearly as bad. Dude, preparedness is so good on Melody. Definitely my favorite new thing. Because I can also get rid of ambush now. And it costs me nothing. Oh, so Snow Girl 742 with a 7 months. Drop them bears. Gain 4 armor. That seems smart. Let's start with that so that he can take that damage. Then let's cast this at him. And we're just trying to survive, so who cares really what we cast? But this guy's not so bad. This guy's been a little bit more annoying, so let's try to kill him. Ooh, we've got our ult. And then let's swap. And then let's go you, boom, you, dead. I mean, I can't do anything, but might as well. And enter. Okay. So we've got poison damage coming at us. We got 10 damage coming to that. Don't care. So we're not taking much real damage this turn. Oh no, we got Twisted Mutation coming. Okay, not even poison. That's fine. Deal 12 damage. Expend. I'm never going to play that. So we might as well play that. I guess I could have played this and gotten the Twisted Mutation to not... Well, that might have been the smarter play. But whatever. Let's play that and enter. How do you level up the heroes? So they level up just over time. As you play them, they have more abilities that unlock. And I can show that off, I think, once we're out of this battle. And then there's a bajillion, not a bajillion, but there's a bunch more heroes to unlock as well. These are the starter 3 that you start with. In this alpha that we're playing, there's 6 heroes total. But then, throughout the course of the game, as they build out the alpha and the early access and the final release, there's going to be 24 heroes total. This game is called Arcanium. It's available on Fig, fig.co/Arcanium. You can get access to this alpha build right now. It's also important to know that I'm affiliated with Fig. I work for Fig. I had a hand in this game's campaign. So, while this is not sponsored, I do have an affiliation with them. I guess let's just kill him. No. So that would do 6 damage. Let's just kill him. And then let's move like this. Let's play that. And then we might as well expend this. And then this won't do anything. Yeah. But enter. Alright. 4 turns remaining. The cards are so cute, right? I believe all of the art is done by an art designer that did some of the concept art for Hearthstone and World of Warcraft. So it's got that kind of vibe to it, you know? Hmm. 10 damage coming at her. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this, move, play this. He gains extra armor for the combo point. We'll pop that. He's now got enough armor to survive that damage. And then enter. Okay, we have a ton of damage coming at her. So it might just be worth it to move him all the way and pop this Tectonic Shield. We've got some poison damage coming at this person. We might be able to kill... I mean, it would cost 4 AP just to get him over there and to pop the shield. If we did this, 4 damage plus 4? That might be just enough to kill him. Perfect. And then we move, pop Tectonic Shield. And he's got his ult as well now. Awesome. Let's just pop that. And enter. I feel like we're getting smarter with our plays now, y'all. I also... I thought he should not have taken any damage. Maybe I should have looked at what type of damage it was? But he had more than enough shields, I thought, to cover that damage. Okay. So the damage is covered this turn. So let's just mess some fools up. And then there we go. And turn. And this should be end of game, I think. Or maybe this will be the last turn. This will be the last turn. Let's just move him over. Pop this. And then... Sure, pop that. And turn. That should be it. Yep. Gold. Alright, Flame Spiller, we don't need another one of those. Move to a location... Draw a card. Deal 3 damage 3 times is really good. Artifact. Whenever you kill an enemy, gain 8 armor. Gain 3 base armor might be good. Increase your damage by 1 might be good. Continue. Okay. So, she got another one of these. It is really good. So I guess let's put another one of those in there. Short sword. I almost want to put it on Melody. She's just been such a badass. And plus, like, she just has a lot of things that, like, stack and combo. So I just feel like it'll do the most on her. I've looked at all my abilities. Like, I don't... Stop giving me red there. What? I've looked at them all. I understand we don't have this applied, but I don't want it applied. I don't know. Okay. Whatever. We probably need to heal. I don't have enough money to even heal, so let's... Let's just hop around, I guess. Hot Springs! Go for a swim! No! Wait. We failed? To me, to me, it's like a pixel more towards the succeed, but we failed. Gain Smoldering Curse? Smoldering Curse. Gain 2 burn in the beginning of your turn. Is everyone going to take 2 damage for the next 5 turns? Ugh. Ugh. Assassin passive. Light 'em up cards. Okay. So we got 15 damage coming at her. Boom. Light 'em up. Add 4 combo points to the target. That's perfect, actually. Let's just do that. And enter. Alright, 15 points now coming at Melody. Let's pop this. Pop this. Move. Alt. And then let's do some serious damage. That won't be enough. I guess I play both of these. Oh no, that will be enough. Okay, cool. Deal 6 damage in a line, sure. I wish I could play this to somebody. Enter. Oh my god. You're still alive. No, you're dead. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. No one's going to take damage this turn, so it might be good to just revive him now. Let's do that. Let's move. Let's do that, and then that. You're dead. Oh my god, you're so dead. I could kill you with one of these other moves, but I'm going to kill you with my ult. 70 goals, that's enough for us to at least heal once. Deal 4 damage in root, deal 10 damage splash, move to an adjacent ugh. I guess let's get that for him since I don't have that card yet. Continue. Keeps on saying that I have something new. Is it a potion? Is it no? Like, I don't understand what's new that I haven't looked at yet. I've looked at all of these. We're very hurt. Let's go to this event. Lose a random potion, gain an ability. You don't seem to have any spare potions. Bah. Loot cache, free artifact. Money! Cool. Draw 3 cards, not bad. Increases your damage, but you damage yourself by 2 whenever you play a card. I'm really tempted. I'm going to try putting this on Aurora. She's going to take a lot of damage, but she might be able to just, like, burst through it. Okay. And Sunder. Deal 3 damage and an extra 3 damage per combo point. What does Sunder do? Destroys all armor? Holy crap. Destroy your armor and deal damage equal to its value. That can be good. Deal 7 damage and interrupt the target. Interrupt. Force the target to return their card to their hand, refunding half the AP cost. So the damage that might be incoming to you, presumably it would be... But it refunds... Sunder seems really good. This seems good too, and it only costs 1. I think this has the higher likelihood of doing more damage, because he does not generate a lot of combo points on his own. So I think this makes more sense. So Aurora. Artifacts. We're going to try just having you be just like an insane damage dealer. Because, yeah, now your damage should be increased by... I'm not sure how the percentages stack. If it's just a 25%, 50%, so she just does 75% damage total, or if it's like her damage plus 25% and then plus 50% of that. I'm curious how it stacks. And if that is how it stacks, then it should be in that order. And then you have... Or no, you... Shield Bash. There it is. Luke, have a good rest of your day, man. Okay. Okay. So, I think if we had $5 more, we could do a really full rest at an inn. I'm kind of surprised there's not like an inn around here. I think we're going to do one more battle. He might die, but... Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. I'm like really indecisive. No, let's try just healing as much as we can. Oh, they raised the prices? F. Maybe it just costs more money each phase or something? Well, this is the only thing I can afford, so might as well. And then let's just try final boss. Fools! Do you really think you could come into my forest and kill my children? Does anyone else want this middle lane, please? Wahahaha! No lane is safe from us. Prepare yourselves to be dinner. Okay. And Arcanax has been corrupted by the Dark Moon Umbra. All of Andor has been suffering from under her rule ever since Arcan the Calamity stole the apex from the Arcanium. If you can subdue her, you might be able to free the forest from her vile tyranny. Oh, this is gonna be rough. We're gonna die. Like we're gonna die. End turn. Okay, so what do you guys do? You are just a hatching nest, and so you guys will probably just continually pump out these hatching spider things. So, I'm thinking... I'm thinking we move you. I'm thinking we move you. I'm thinking we pop. Why can't I grab you? I can't grab anything. Hold on. Let me, like, try to alt-tab or something. Well, this isn't good. Huh. Is it the Smoldering Curse thing? Gain 2 burn at the beginning of your turn. I was able to move... I can move my units, I just can't, like, play their cards. Huh. I wonder if I just, like, press enter here? No? Space? Right click? Left click? Well, that's a new one. That hasn't happened to us all game. We managed to make it to the final boss without any, like, game-breaking bugs. But, I want to reiterate, this is alpha, so, like, bugs are going to be found, and bugs are going to happen. But, yeah, sadly, I don't think I can play any of my spells. Let's just end turn and see if I can do it next turn. Oof. Oh, Shinzo, you are just dead, buddy. Yeah, sadly can't play in my turns. My cards. Yeah. Sadly, y'all, that's where our run here is probably going to come to an end. You know what? I'm going to let them just kill me? because I think if I just hit end game, oh wait, I can just hit concede, I think. I wonder if I hit concede. Yeah, okay. So this is what happens at the end of your run. You can see we gain a lot of experience for our heroes. That's actually the best run I've ever had. You can see your run details. And then if we go, is it in collection? So, oh, awesome. So now you can see that I have leveled up, I think, a lot of my... I think I've leveled up all my 3 starter heroes now. So let's take a look real quick. So by default, the Fireball did that, but we could change it to deals 3 damage and applies 3 burn. Ignite, we could change Ignite to deals damage and an extra 2 damage in splash per combo. That could be really good. This one deals 4 damage in a cleave. We could change it to deals 6. Oh, but it's on a delay. That's tempting. It's tempting. I'm gonna have to think about that later. Melody. Yours, deal 4 damage, or it would suddenly cost me, but deal 4 damage and gain an armor equal to all the damage dealt. That's really good. Deal 2 damage and an extra 2 damage for combos. Deal 2 damage. Deal damage and an extra 2 damage for combo point in cleave. Not as good. No. I think that's definitely better. Deal 8 damage, or deal 2 damage and apply to vulnerable, which makes the target take more damage. That can be really good. And then, okay, so we can see these are all the artifacts that I've seen thus far. The ones that are undiscovered, obviously, are undiscovered. Very cool, very cool. We can see, oh man, there's so many abilities I have not discovered yet. Good lord. Okay. Very cool. Well, that was our best run. Sadly, we could not defeat the final boss. I don't think we're going to defeat that final boss even if the game hadn't bugged. But, very, very good run. I think I'm going to switch over to Wolcen. So, bam. Exit game. I hope you guys had fun watching. Reminder, if you guys want to play that game, it's available right now at fig.co/Arcanium. I work for Fig. This wasn't a sponsored thing, but I do have a relationship with this game. It's important that you guys know that. Give me 1 second here. I'm just reading something. Boom. Sorry, y'all. I'm just messaging one person here real quick, and then we're going to get into some Wolcen. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. You guys talking about all the breakfast stuff has made me real hungry. Real hungry, y'all. Okay. There we go. Let's get into it. So, Wolcen. Wolcen, for those that don't know, is very much like a... Wolcen is very much like a Diablo-esque game. And me and Price have been in love with it lately. So... let's get that going. I have been playing an Archer Ranger character that I'll be continuing playing here because it's my only online character at the moment. This game had a decent amount of struggles when it first launched its 1.0 build, but it managed to survive, and now its online servers are working properly. So for the first like week or so, trying to play an online character wasn't really working that good. Let's do that camera. Get this going. There we go. How's that volume? The volume seems okay. So this is my level 8 archer lady named Hannah. I usually name my archer ladies Hannah, like the movie. If you guys have never seen the movie Hannah, you should, because it's a great movie. It's also violent, so if you're not into violence, maybe don't. But Eric Bana and I forget the young actress's name, but Hannah's great. The TV show that's on Amazon Prime that's also based on the same story called Hannah. It's also pretty solid. It's essentially like identical story, but they took like a 90-minute movie and made it like 10 or 12 episodes somehow. You have trouble coming up for names for your characters? I do too, honestly. Because like, especially if it's like a like an MMO character that I'm about to like have a commitment with of 500 hours, I want it to have a cool name. Hold on. Elena, I know how to... I've been told how to pronounce her name, because what you wrote is like nothing how it's actually pronounced. It's like... Cersei, I think, is maybe how you pronounce her name, or... It's like nothing how it's actually spelled, is the thing. But yes, she's an awesome actress. I like her. Sursa? Yeah, something like that. I like her a whole lot. Okay, so this is Wolcen. Like I said, it is similar to Diablo. I'm playing an archer lady. But let me show you guys the main difference. If you guys have not seen the talent tree in this game, so it's got character points, sort of similar to Diablo. Every time you level up, you get 10 points, and you can start slotting them in here. But then, where's the talent tree? I'm like blanking here. Boo, 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 boo. Have they changed this? Anyway, it's the Gates of Fate, right? Boom. So, this might look insane to some of you. Like, this might seem extremely daunting. Like, if you guys have ever seen the Path of Exiles talent tree, it might remind you of that, but I promise you, it is not nearly as complex as Path of Exiles. In fact, they make it fairly easy to know if you are an archer. You want to go for the green things. Green things are things that are based on agility, and so you just sort of want to go towards that direction. And then each sort of segment here is its own build, basically. So, for example, when you start off and you're level 1, you're starting from the center and working your way out. So if you're an archer like me, you're going to be going down this sentinel tree. And then, once you start branching farther, you can start rotating this. And I've already branched into here, so I can't rotate it anymore. But, like, for example, this most outer ring, you can start rotating them to sort of select how you want to branch. Sursa, thank you. That's how you pronounce her name. But if you hover over it, it sort of tells you this tree is a ranger. I could have chosen to go towards this tree, assassin, which is more like a rogue build. So instead of, like, a rogue still want to have a lot of agility, but then at some point instead of using a bow, I would probably switch to like a dagger or a pistol. And then this rogue build would be really good at like doing toxic damage, doing critical hit damage, having the critical hit chance of my dash doubled, and then damage when an enemy is within 7 meters. So you want to be closer to your enemy to do more damage. Whereas I'm focused more on a build that's all about doing more damage as I'm farther away. That's what I'm going to be working towards. So it's a really pretty simple to like just hover over and sort of know, okay, ranger, white arrow, the main things in this tree seem to be good at having projectiles, having more damage done from my projectiles, things like that. So as long as you sort of like pick the trees that you want to go into, it's pretty simple. That said, this tree obviously leaves a lot of room for having very complex things happen if you're into that. So there's a lot of really interesting dual spec builds that I've seen where someone is like a fighter, but they can also cast spells, and as they're doing melee attacks, that's using up their fury, but it's giving them back more wisdom. And that wisdom is then used for spells, which is using up their wisdom and giving them back more fury. And then they can just like chain back and forth between that. It's really cool. I really like this game. I'm doing just not a dual class build. I'm just going straight ranger, straight archer. I'm going to be focusing on doing more damage as I'm farther away. I'm going to be focusing on piercing damage and reflecting. So there's a thing in here eventually that causes my arrows to like ricochet, bounce. Each attack projectile bounces 2 times to nearby enemies in a 10-meter radius. That's what we're going to be working towards. Yeah. But I'm level 8, and yeah. Let's see, do I have a bunch of crap in my inventory? I don't. So where am I going now? I think I'm going over here.
Look who's here.
Also mention, I've gotten a character to like level 20 already. I sort of know the story. The story's not bad, but it's also not like up to like a Blizzard standard either. I wouldn't say that the story's bad. Like, I've heard some people say like it's cringy, it's whatever. I think the story's fine. It's also not necessarily super memorable.
Keeper of the sea jewel, the city, and all its people.
The voice acting's incredible, though. It is. I think the voice acting's really solid.
I thank you and hereby name you the
Sir.
my lord.
My lord,
I'm glad I could help, but I would really, really like to avoid the champion thing and go back to my daily routine.
Your humility honors.
Look,
Enough.
Lip. Not.
Yes.
there's more.
Not.
You can't.
I am.
No more delays. I should go. Now.
I think the voice acting's solid. I think the story in general is okay. So we're focusing on like all agility. There's some health gen here. Some fire damage. I think we're going to go with fire damage over here. We leveled up. So you can see I've mostly put everything into agility. I'm going to start putting some stuff into ferocity just to get our base damage up a little bit with our arrows. But for the most part, we're almost purely agility build. And then I'm trying to remember which direction I've been going in this tree. I just gotten this. I don't think I want either of these. I don't care about dodging. Gain 3 stamina points when 30% maximum. Again, the stamina is used for dodging, and I don't care. So I think we're heading towards one of these. All projectiles pierce every target within a 6-meter radius. 100% projectile damage scaling with a distance at 15 meters. I think I'm heading that direction. So projectile speed. And I think I'm also heading that direction. So why can't I reach that skill yet? Oh, I need to go this one first. Yeah. Okay. Can anyone tell me what this game is about? So, to recap the intro story a little bit, we are the children of... You play as a child that was adopted by seemingly... Ah, crap, what was his name? Anyway, there was 3 missing children. You were all adopted by, like, this militaristic general guy. And the 3 of you are called, like, the children of something, whatever his name was. Wolcen? I think Wolcen is his name. And Wolcen, the general, who is your adopted father, basically, is leading a battle against these bad guys. At the beginning of the game, you're sort of helping clear out these bad guys. You get sort of trapped into this clearing. You're fighting this big demon, and all of a sudden you get like blessed, and you turn into like this big archangel yourself. You start beating the crap out of the demon, and after that, everyone's sort of looking at you funny. They're like, "Are you a demon yourself? Are you... Why did you suddenly gain the ability to beat the crap out of this demon?" After that, your character says that like they feel more magical, you start learning more spells, and that's sort of where we are. We've just been like clearing out the lands of all of these demon things. I'll admit, while I think that Diablo's storytelling is very good, in all of these style games, I literally don't give a... I could care less about the story. To me, it's just about the pure joy of killing fields of things and getting really cool loot
I'm sorry.
and leveling up and building your character in an interesting way. That guy is just in a T-pose. He's not even animating. What is happening? What? He's just in a What? I've never seen... I've fought him like 4 or 5 times now. I've never seen this happen. I'm trying to remember what my abilities do. It's been a little bit. Okay, that makes it rain down. Right. He is super glitched. This is effing hilarious. Alright. We'll just do this for a while. This seems good.
Not right now.
Ah, this is hilarious. This is too good. Alright, so he's obviously hitting me. It's hard to tell when he's hitting me. So my number one move jumps me away from wherever my cursor is pointed, and it leaves an explosion in my wake.
Bloody hell, this is not good. Not
My
good
number
at all.
two move rains down arrows from the sky in a radius. My left click is just a shoot, and my right click sort of shoots like 3 or 5 arrows at a time.
And meet with Hemlock. Only he can set things straight.
Sorcerer stuff? Like, this stuff is good, but it's sorcerer stuff. I should wear that, though. And then, this is a support 3 socket, so support 3, 10% transfer time between willpower and rage, don't care. Critical hit chance, I'm not necessarily working towards critical hit build right now, so I don't think I'm going to go for that either.
The Purifiers went through Wildling's territory to attack the Brotherhood of Dawn. This is where I'll find them.
So with this like agility-based build that I'm doing just a I'm just reiterating again because I already said this a little bit, but I'm doing just a very basic archer thing. But with agility, you've got stamina, so I could go for a build that's way more built around literally using my dodge roll way more offensively. I'm doing damage as I'm dodge rolling through people. I could leave like a what's it called? A decoy of myself every time I dodge behind myself. That's a build that you can do. I could use a gun instead of a bow, and then the gun is just one-handed, so I could be holding something else in my offhand, like a shield, or like something that allows me to cast spells.
The quality on this one is unmatched.
Oh wait, I didn't want to sell that. Can I buy that back? Okay. Can I? Okay. I'll also point out, so there's different rarities to loot, just like any of these ARPGs. Common, magic, rare. There's unique items that are purple. Unique's really good. This is the first legendary item I've ever gotten. I got it at level 1, so I got it very early on in the game. And it's meant for heavy as well. So I was so mad. I was so pissed when I got this for my bow character. Fortunately, I'm playing this on my online character, so at least there's the potential that I could trade it. But also, I'm unsure. I haven't made another online character yet. I'm curious if this is a shared stash between my online characters. If it is, perfect. So I've got the rain down thing. I'm hoping to find. There's a spell I know for rangers that is like a turret. I want that. I already have that. Evasion. I already have that.
Look at you, browsing leisurely. Wish I had that sort of time.
Alright, this lady's so sassy.
I'm not cut out for customer service.
Alright, so we want to go back to the farmlands, it looks like. And then where in these farmlands are we going?
I need more power.
We need to find the Flayer outpost. Is this an MMO? It's
the
not an
coast.
MMO,
I'm coming, Val.
but it can be played 4-person online.
I can't do that right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there is there's some other MMO-esque ARPGs that are happening, right? I'm trying to think of the names of them right now. Obviously, you've got Path of Exile out there. You've got... Oh, Torchlight. Torchlight Frontier, which has now been renamed to Torchlight 3, which I'm super excited about this, y'all. I'm a big Torchlight fan. I really loved Torchlight 1. Torchlight 2 added online, and it added like open world maps to it, and it just made the game so much better. Torchlight Frontiers, I'll say that I have not been super keen on the idea of how it works. There wasn't an NDA for part of it, so I can at least say I was part of the Torchlight Frontiers alpha and closed alpha tests. And I'll say that like the way that the online worked, I don't know, it didn't feel the way that an ARPG should. So they have sort of like are changing the game around a lot, and Torchlight 3 is going to sort of go back to its roots. I'll say one of the big things that I disliked about Torchlight Frontiers is its skill system and its level system. It didn't even really have levels. You didn't really level up. It had this like flat progression system, and so it just didn't feel right. Anyway, so they're changing all that around.
It's not possible.
Sorry. And then they're going back to just a much more classic Torchlight 2-esque structure for it. There's still going to be like these shared world lobbies, so you are getting like almost like MMO-esque towns, so you could form up with a group, but then when you leave, you're in your own private thing again. I think it's going to be better. They just made all of these changes, so I'm not going to give feedback on what I think of Torchlight 3 right now, but I hope that it's all leading to a much more Torchlight 2-esque experience. Hello, Mimi Kuma with the 4 months. Hello, it is the Rare Ash stream today. Hope y'all are having a great day. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day. Drop them bears, y'all. Drop them bears. It is the Rare Ash stream. I do not do solo streams that often. Ooh, what did we get here? Only usable with melee weapons. I'll mention that the way that this game works when it comes to these skill things is a little bit different than like your average Diablo or Torchlight 2 or something like that. Normally in those games, like once you get to a certain level, these skills just unlock for you. In this game, you sort of have to find them, almost like an item. And so I just found this skill. It only works with melee weapons. I could still learn it, and I could still use it if I was using like a pistol and then had a melee weapon in my offhand or something like that. Totally would work. But that's not the build I'm going for. But that doesn't mean that this skill is useless to me. I can now sell that skill either for money or for this special kind of like this, I forget what this is called, like arcane essence or something. That arcane essence I can then use to level up the skills that I am using. I can also, for real money, buy skills that I don't already have, but the skills that show up in the shop are usually pretty random too. So you're not ever guaranteed necessarily to find the skills that you're hoping to build your character out with. Over time, it's like guaranteed you would. Like it would be... It's not uncommon. Like you're gonna find the skills you want eventually, but they sort of drop in a random way.
There's more and more of them every time. This is getting out of hand. Damascus will regret not addressing this while he had the time.
So see, there's like these undead things coming from the ground that has something to do with like the demon that we fought at the beginning of the game. Give me this money. I'm like, in case you guys couldn't tell, I'm a pretty old school RPG player or ARPG player. I played a lot of Diablo 2 way back in my young middle school days.
He was behind us.
After Diablo 2, there was a game called Mythos that was made to sort of help test out the development of a game called Hellgate London. And that team that made Mythos, after Hellgate London failed, and they could not continue to be a studio, that team went on to form Runic Games, which made Torchlight 1. I played a ton of Torchlight 1, and I remember... I can't remember if it was Torchlight 1 or Torchlight 2 or if it was Mythos, but it was one of those games. That team was the first one that said, hey, all this like little gold that's on the ground, why don't we make it so that just like when you run over it, you just pick it up automatically. They were also the first team that made it so that loot that drops on the ground is instanced, so that you and your friends are not competing over picking up the same loot. They were the first.
The demon we crossed is crushing these lands.
I doubt the demon alone is behind this. As powerful as they are.
Other interesting fact, you can still play Mythos to this day. It is made by a completely different studio at this point, but it is, I'm going to use quotation, air quotes here, the same game, sort of. They added like a bunch of new classes to it and whatnot, but it is, at its heart, sort of the same game. I believe it's published by a Korean publisher at this point, and it's a free-to-play MMO. It may not actually be live anymore, but I know like a year or two ago, it was a thing. Same with Hellgate London. There is... I'm actually not sure if it's considered piracy or not, but there are fans that are essentially trying to... And not even trying, they have made like their own community servers for it, basically. And if you have a copy of that game, I do. I still have my collector's edition downstairs. You can essentially install it in a special way and download some special patches that allow you to connect to their community server. It's weird. The game was a game, obviously, you can tell I had the collector's edition. It's a game that I was hyped for. It did not pan out. There was a lot wrong with it. There was a lot wrong with Hellgate London. But I have respect for Hellgate London, if nothing else, for, I think, sort of paving the way for a lot of the things that ARPGs then continue to do in the future. Okay. I love those explosive barrels. Allows you to just take out big fields. Hey, bud, you want to... Edric, you're supposed to be like my buddy, and when there's like 2 enemies standing right next to you and I'm the one that has to kill them, it makes me feel like you're not pulling your weight. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even dash into him. You did a big "Arr!" and then you just ran right by him. Useless. Useless. Albatross around my neck, man.
The
Level
power
10.
flows through me.
The power. I think I'm going to pump one more time into ferocity. And then for the next few levels, just focus more on agility. We've made it down here. We're just going to continue on towards this. Bam. Confirm. Exit. I am curious. No, that's a dead end. Okay, so it must be this way.
I take it we won the battle against the Brotherhood of Dawn.
We did. Their camp is burning as we speak.
Did they fight well?
Not well enough. Taking the flank left them no chance to rally and push us back.
Where's our camp?
Nearby. We're packing up and ready to leave. Stormfall wouldn't be too happy if they found a Republican army near their borders.
No, trust me. Stormfall has much worse to worry about with tormented souls roaming the countryside.
Okay. You killed those dogs? Listen, Anna, the dogs were gonna kill me if I didn't. They're rude dogs. You should have hugged them? There's not a hug build, Anna, okay? Look at this talent tree. Tell me where you see the tree that says hug. We got Praetorian build, we got Assassin build, Siegebreaker, Alistair, Kabbalist, Warmonger. I'm not seeing a hug build here. Arms Master. Let's see, is there anything in here called Arms Master for hugging? Access to stances, probing weaknesses, maybe providing an alternative 4th attack to your weapon combos? No. 100% weapon damage dealt. Arms Master gives good hugs. I'm not seeing it on the tree, Anna. Oh man, I've picked up a lot of stuff. Might as well wear that since I don't have a second ring. I should go back to town real quick and sell all this crap. You're playing the wrong game then? Listen, Anna. Listen.
A customer.
We can't all be pro Overwatch players, Anna, okay? Some of us have to play other games. Okay, I'm selling anything basically that doesn't say Ranger at the top of it.
A fine item. Thank you very much.
Do Rogue. That's better. That's better than that one. Do Sorcerer, Sorcerer.
Always the best value.
Bruiser, Bruiser, Sorcerer, Force Shield, Rage Generation. I don't care about Rage Generation too much. Sorcerer.
You know Mojave is always the best value.
Rogue, 19 health, 5 agility. This has a 6% damage bonus though, so that's still slightly better. Heavy and Bruiser. Okay, so put away that and that. And then sell these spells.
Well, there goes my concentration. How can I help you?
You can't.
What are you
Okay.
looking for?
And
A
then I
new
do
weapon,
need...
perhaps?
I need like some new gloves and a new helmet that's meant for rogue or ranger, if you got them. Like, that's pretty good. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna buy you. I'm probably gonna buy you.
Quality on this one is unmatched.
Swap. And then swap with that one. Why did... No! I tried to drag you over.
You know Mojave is
Okay.
always the best value.
I think that's it. Unless you got like a better bow. You are better. Yes. I can't equip that weapon to that slot? What? That one? Ah. That's interesting. You have to equip it into your left-hand slot?
Please, come again.
I'm apparently left-handed, y'all. I guess you do hold the bow, and you draw it with your right hand, if you're a right-handed person. I guess that makes sense. Hey, dogs!
Not possible.
And they're at least not called dogs. They're called armored war hounds. These dogs know war. Boom. Hi, y'all.
Can't manage that right now.
Okay. I should actually upgrade my skill real quick. Which one is it? It's this one. Wailing Arrow. Weapon damage plus... Weapon damage 75% seems good. What's that? Pants. I got some dog pants. Some pants from that dog. Okay. What are we trying to do here? Journey through the Flayer's territory? We're in their house. It's no wonder that they're upset at us. The dog was wearing pants and you murdered and stole its pants. Rude. Listen. Is it better if I don't wear... Oh, God. Anna, you distracted me.
They're gonna need more than that to...
Oh, so if the dog was wearing pants and, like, I just left it with its pants, is that better? I'm honoring the dog, Anna. I'm honoring the dog by taking its pants. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, the pants probably aren't even good for me. Let's see here. Bruiser pants? No, they're not good for me. Where am I going?
I need more power.
So this Edric guy is like not super helpful. Not gonna lie. We can't shoot through this table. Okay. Fine. Fine.
Remember the Battle of High Peak?
You mean the slaughter of High Peak?
Aye. We were down to the three of us with Val. Outnumbered 10 to 1 with no escape route. The final stand of the Children of Hemlock.
It was a close
NPCs
one,
for escort
yes.
missions
Why
are
the
always the worst.
nostalgia?
Absolutely.
That night, the three of us swore to always keep each other's back. No matter the odds.
No matter the odds.
Yeah. I meant every word of it and still do. I don't care what kind of curse has fallen upon you. I won't let Malis get in your way, sister.
Dude, they're literally
only judgment
shooting
I acknowledge
at
will be
us,
the one of
and you're just
Hemlock.
talking. Just do something. Like, I don't think I'm asking a lot. I really don't think I'm asking a lot. I just, like, just do something. Did you kill him? You got him? Get him. Come on. God, you do, like, almost no damage. And you're huge. You look like a character from Warhammer. How am I not hitting you? Hit him. Okay. You're a serial killer. One last breakfast pun. I did have cereal for breakfast, too. God, y'all, I'm so hungry. Basically skipping lunch today. Jump! I do appreciate the dodge roll, even though I don't have like a dodge roll build. Every character in this game can at least dodge a certain amount of times, and having that mobility is very appreciated. Go take a break and get some food? Nah, at this point, I mean, it's 3 o'clock. I always feel awkward, like, eating a meal this late in the day, because then I'm not really hungry around, like, normal dinner time. That said, today I wasn't good about it, but that said, like, during normal 4-hour streams like this, all of us have been trying to be better about, like, 1:32, we take a break, we go eat a little something, that's our lunch. We've been trying to be better about that. Go to sushi with us later for dinner. Anna, where are you going? Are you going to Sushi 1? Which sushi place are you going to? Oh, so as much as I would like to go to sushi with you, my wife doesn't like sushi. I'm trapped in a home with a woman that doesn't like sushi. Oh, so, and are you going to eat all the salmon roe? All the gross fish eggs? I like sushi, y'all, but I can't stand fish eggs. Like, I can stand them in small quantities, but like the sushi that it's literally just like one big pile of fish eggs, not for me. That's our next conversation, y'all. What is your favorite piece of sushi? Like your favorite kind, you know? Is it just like a regular salmon nori? Or is it like the crazy elaborate like California roll that's been battered and deep fried? That's been a popular one lately. I've been seeing that like every sushi train place has like a big crazy tempura fried sushi roll. And it's good. Like, I'm not knocking it. It's also, I'm sure, like, not traditional in any kind of way. Anything with Tobiko? Am I just blanking? What is Tobiko? Benny Jesse saying roe is great? Everyone's against me on the row hate here. Oh, Tobiko is the flying fish row? Everyone's in love with the row here! What is... Get out of here! All of you are banned! We are cultured? No. Incorrect. What is this one? Only usable with bows. Charge a sniper shot. As it's charged, its area of effect narrows. The damage of the shot increases. Interesting.
They'll regret standing in my way.
Neat. Okay, so I can actually equip 2 of these at a time. Weapon damage 10, status, ailment chance, rage cost negative 30. We'll go with that for now. And then you, the evasion increases the distance, but let's also maybe reduce the cooldown, or I don't really care about the knockback. I wish I could do more damage with it. Okay. Get better tastes, Ash? Come on! I've always wanted to try fish eggs. They're so delicious and sweet. Blah. I have to pick between bamboo sushi and Shigeo Iizaka for dinner tonight. And I don't know what to do with myself. I like bamboo sushi. It's very expensive. That said, they have some very creative rolls. They have a handful of rolls that I feel like is almost like too pretentious and doesn't really do much for me. Like there's a particular roll I can't remember the name of that has apple in it, and I'm just like, this doesn't really do it for me. That said, they have this one roll that I think is like a full vegetarian roll that it has like tempura green beans in, and it's bomb. Also, their sesame salad. It's like sesame seaweed or something. It's incredible. It's like the best sesame salad I've ever had. Oh yeah. Is Enna talking about our food vlog? Which does not exist yet, but we have been daydreaming about starting like a food vloggy channel. Seaweed salad, so good. It's good. I've had some blah seaweed salads. But like a good seaweed salad, like I don't know enough about seaweed salad to know if like they're all usually flavored the same, but I feel like the seaweed salad at Bamboo Sushi has like this sesame and something else sauce to it that's like really good. Alright, let's try this move. Boom. And then there's
Come at us, curse!
There's this one Japanese place that's downtown that me and Jazz, we went to for Valentine's Day. And they have this green bean salad that's flavored in a similar way. It's got like sesame seeds and stuff all over it. And then Ryan, I know we've gone there once with you guys. And like, I feel like half the things at that place are amazing and half the things at that place are like average. But the things that are amazing there are like they have the best flippin' pot stickers in town. Oh, it keeps on like narrowing. Oh, get wrecked. The izakaya? I agree. Yeah, that whatever that izakaya is called. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, that did so much damage to them. That new move is incredible. I love that move.
Come to me, little pups. I will carve your flesh and wipe my ass with your Republican skin.
Ow, oh, 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 you hurt. You hurt. Okay. No, 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 no. We need to be better about dodging. Run over here. Bam.
Not happening.
Nope. Have you been to Wee Kitchen Coup? That doesn't ring a bell. I don't even know where that is.
Not right now.
I'll also say I still haven't been to that Japanese buffet that I think you were talking about that's up in Vancouver. I want to go there, too. They just explode. I love this new move. Yeah. Get wrecked. Okay. I've got a lot of crap on me. None of it's meant for, like, rogues. Oh, yes, rogue. Oh, that's so much better. But it's got wisdom? Why? I mean, the other one wasn't giving me agility anyway, so I might as well swap it, but... Wisdom? Really? Okay, rogue gloves, here we go. Yeah, we'll swap that. Don't need that. Okay. We're talking about izakaya now. We're talking about sushi and Japanese izakayas and in our favorite spots.
Oh, I know that smell. We're burning the bodies.
No choice. You've seen the necromancy as much as we did.
I keep forgetting that there's a Vancouver in America. That's understandable, because the Vancouver that we're talking about is really only known to people that either live in Vancouver, Washington, or live in Portland, because it's a very small town, and it's just across the river from Portland, so that's the only reason that, like, we know that Portland, that I'm even referencing that Vancouver. Because if it was any other...
The purifiers are going home.
Any other place in America, when that person in America is saying Vancouver, 99% of the time they're talking about Vancouver, BC.
That one's still
It's
lit.
only if you live in Portland, Oregon, and you say Vancouver that you mean Vancouver, Washington.
Those
Your judgment awaits, sister. No more delays. Let's go.
And I'll admit, I like Vancouver, Washington. Like, I think it's a really, really kind of cute town, and they have probably my favorite movie theater that I'm close to. And it's really cheap, like, compared to things in Portland. Oh my god, there's so many spiders. My buddy Nick loved Diablo, but he could barely handle playing the parts with spiders in, like, the cathedral and stuff like that. He would not be on board for this. Alright, going back to town to sell my crap.
Please, look around. I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy.
I don't have an amulet yet, so might as well.
A fine item. Thank you very much.
Only Only usable with melee weapons. Rend damage, probably not for me. Still really mad that that gives me wisdom. Gah.
You know Mojave is always the best value.
Okay. Put these dies in there. Sell these items or spells.
Not possible. I'm working. Feel free to look around, though.
And let's see. So I've heard phantom blades. Throw dual blades in front of you. I've heard that's okay, but to me that very much sounds like something you do if you have a dagger, if you're like a rogue.
It's intact even after so many years.
Summon 2 blades and dash forward. Again, something that I feel like a rogue does. I don't necessarily want to do that.
I can't sit around all day.
Drop a shadow cloud on the ground that grants invisibility and reduces threat. It seems like more of an assassin-y thing. Mark of impurity. Oh, right, this is like where you curse the target and you do increased damage. That could be good. I'm not against getting that one at some point. And this is the sniper shot that we already have. Okay. Okay. Do. Sorry, y'all. Just a quick text thing I have to send. Okay. Boom. We're heading up that way. I need to head back to here. This is very pretty with the grass. Not so much with the spiders, but with the grass. It's very, very pretty. Oh my god. Freaking spiders. Anyone in chat have like the severe arachnophobia? Like,
What if Hemlock doesn't understand? What if he listens to Malus?
His judgment is final.
like to the point where you might not be okay even like
We'll make the
playing
right
this game?
choice. He saved our lives and gave us purpose. If he believes that you betrayed that purpose, it's his prerogative to end you.
Just like that. You wouldn't bat an eye.
Oh, trust me, I would be devastated. But I would accept it nonetheless, and so should you.
Spoopy
Easy for you to
spiders.
say. It's not your neck that's on the line.
Don't speak like that. There are worse fates than death. And dishonoring the judgment of the man that made you who you are is one of them. His ruling will clarify everything. We just have to go through Malus.
There are worse things than death. Maybe. Dishonoring the man that raised you? That's not one of them. Feel free. Dishonor away. Ooh. Great bow. That is one thing about this game that I feel like they could do a better job of, is as soon as you beat like a little mini quest like that, it pops up with a choose your reward thing. and there could still be enemies attacking you as that's happening. So like I feel like they should just have like a little exclamation over here being like, you've completed this little quest, click here to claim your reward, rather than have it take up the whole side of your screen. Okay. This is like a little buff podium. I'm so buff. What's over here?
That's not happening.
I thought there'd be more. Okay. Oh, there's more. Hello. That new move is hilarious. I love it. How's Wolcen so far? You know, I like Wolcen. I've been playing it a decent amount in my free time. Not as much as Price. Price has got a handful of different characters, different builds going on. I think he's like level 20-something. I'm only level 11, and I feel like I played it a little bit in early access, liked it, and then waited for final release. Final release, the first week was so buggy, I didn't really want to play an offline character, so I waited for servers to stabilize so I could make an online character. And this is that online character. I've gotten to level 11. I'm making just like a very baseline archer character. You know, I'm not trying to dual class or anything like that. And that said, of what it is, I think it's a very good ARPG. There's definitely some bugs, not just these spiders. Like, we were fighting a boss earlier. Not even a boss, like a little mini-boss guy. And he was just straight up, he would not get out of the T-pose. He was just running around in a T-pose the entire time. It was definitely glitched out. But in my opinion, it is... I think it's the best ARPG that's come out since Diablo 3? Am I going to say that? Because I think... Did Torchlight 2 come out before Diablo 3? I think it did. Maybe Torchlight 2 came out right after. But either way, since Torchlight 2, Diablo 3, this has been the first ARPG that I actually think is worth a damn. I've not been a big fan of Path of Exile. I'm not a big fan of what's Grim Dawn or whatever. Didn't really catch my attention. And that's not to say that those are bad games. Grim Dawn, to me, I think it was more about the tone of it. It was just like really grim, really dark. Like, there wasn't necessarily anything vibrant or colorful about that. And that just wasn't for me. Like, yeah. I've heard it was buggy to the point of unplayability. Has that been fixed yet? At no point do I think during its 1.0 launch was it buggy to the point of unplayability. No. There's been a handful of like articles that I've seen on like PC Gamer. The headlines were something like that, where it's like Wolcen has been plagued by bugs and the community is like rioting or whatever. That has not been my experience at all. that T-pose thing that we experienced earlier in today's stream, that's actually been the biggest bug that I've experienced, other than the fact that the servers weren't working, which to me was more like stability server issues rather than bugs. But yeah, I have the other bugs, glitches or whatever that I've seen people pointing out have just been balance related things. And because this game doesn't have PvP that I'm aware of, I don't really care if the balance is like weird. People have been finding these like really broken builds, and to me that's the whole point of ARPGs, is to like make your character do such an insane amount of damage that like you just destroy an entire screen in like a second. So there was this one build that I saw Giant Bomb show off. Let's see if I can find the talent real quick. It was like a red talent on like a second tree, or maybe it was on a third tree. Let me just find it for you guys real quick. Anyway, I'll just describe what it was. Essentially, they were playing sort of like a melee guy with sword and shield. And they found this one talent that basically said something along the lines of 50% damage increase plus you get 50 damage times your block chance. And to me, I understood what that meant. I was like, yeah, that's going to be 50 damage times a huge chance. If you have a very good shield, that's going to be a lot of damage. But everyone was like, holy crap, I just went from doing 250 damage to 900 damage. This is completely broken. Like, to me, in my mind, I was like, no, that talent told you what it did, and it did it. But I feel like the community has been freaking out too much about some of these builds that are seemingly unbalanced. And the devs, in that example that I just gave, have already modified that talent to not do that much damage anymore. Which to me is kind of lame. Like, I kind of wish that we could have these like absolutely absurd broken builds as long as the community finds them. You know? It's all about finding the right synergies to like make it just go nuts, go AWOL. That's the whole point. Like, if you play a season of Diablo 3 these days, you're gonna be literally doing millions of points of damage by the end. So why not just give in to that and go nuts? In that same vein, this is like their core gameplay loop. And so I hope that they do seasons like Diablo does, where the whole point of it is to just go nuts, go insane, and just rack up the most insane builds that you can come up with. Alright. So now all of our projectiles should be doing almost 3 times as much damage, as long as we are 15 meters away. I sort of wish I knew what 15 meters away meant. To me, that seems like that might almost be like off the screen. Oh, so Thetchy, with the 36 months in a row, drop them bears, y'all. Thank you, Thetchy. Who's left? Okay. Not enough room in inventory. Damn it. Have to go back. Maybe a meter is a step? That is quite a step, but hey, I'm saying like a meter's like, again, dumb American here, but a meter's like 3 feet, right? A little bit more than 3 feet?
Hello there, friend.
Am I wrong?
Please,
Or is a
browse my
meter like
wares.
1.5? I'm completely... How many feet is it to a meter? .2, yeah. No, 3 feet, 3.3 inches. There we go.
Mojave
That's
is a patient
better.
man, but even that has its limits, yes?
Okay.
The
Sell
quality on
that.
this one is unmatched.
Lightning damage added to spells. Spellcasting. This is better. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. Sell. Blah, 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 blah. All this junk.
You know Mojave is always the
Ooh.
best value.
Ooh. Okay, so this... I'll put it on that one. Heavy... Bruiser, bruiser...
A fine item. Thank you very much.
Dodge chance score, elemental resistance. That might be better. Yeah.
You know Mojave
And then-
is always the best value.
Ooh, 24 agility? Heck yeah. Now we're talking. Do. Alright. So, I'm still wearing a common scarf. If I could just get a blue scarf, please, or something. Here we go. That's fine.
Your patronage is appreciated.
Okay. I think that's good. Alright. Let's book you. I have this now to level up. Rage cost minus, weapon damage plus, and... I need to understand better what ailment does. But I think I'm just going to go for weapon damage for now. Should I watch an old Hero Squad I've seen a few times, or a new one I've seen once? Ooh, you're in that mode where you're just looking to start rewatching something. I don't know. When was the last time you watched some Uranium Chef, huh? Or have you watched the Lady Blackbird episode that Rick has put up there? Okay. Yeah, I really want to get the turret for this archer. Who's left? What? Just explodes. He just explodes. It's rude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can't be done.
Getting a lot of dyes. I'll admit, I'm not someone that necessarily cares about dyeing my stuff too much. At least until I get to, like, final end game. I'm wearing, like, maybe different set items together or something. I might want to make a match, but... Where the hell am I going?
Not like that. Not right now.
I do like I think the Ranger is my favorite class so far in this game, though. I haven't played the Mage enough. Probably only gotten a Mage to like level 6-ish or so. And the melee guy, I've made a decent amount. I think there's upsides and downsides to him. I am curious to make like a
Help me, sister.
true warlock though. Did you die? How did you die?
I see you have brought back the fugitive.
I came of my own accord.
That's good. Take her!
Stand down, soldiers. You have no authority to judge alone. Only Grand Inquisitor Hemlock can.
Do not question my orders, Edric. I won't be as forgiving as I was with your treasonous sister. I won't make the same mistake twice.
What do you mean?
Some Brotherhood of Dawn prisoners broke free and escaped. Valeria was among them. We're preparing for the hunt.
Look, Valeria's mistakes are hers and hers only. She, on the other hand, has always been loyal to us and the Republic. Do not treat her like those curs you sentenced to death by the dozen.
Ah! Take them both! Prepare the gallows!
Enough! Stand down, Malus. I will take it from here.
Grand Inquisitor.
Let us walk. These tricks, powers of yours, how did they manifest?
They just...
His shoulders.
appeared. Something unlocked within me. Look, I know how it seems, but I assure you, I didn't bargain with demons.
Inquisitors know better than to believe words.
Inquisitors maybe, but you're more than that. To me, at least.
Look, Ash, he's a walking church. You're right.
Let's assume I believe you. What did you expect by coming back here?
Only what's right for Valeria.
I cannot afford the political cost of sheltering you. You will leave for Stormfall at once.
Even if I do, what of Edric?
No! Your path isn't theirs.
She deserves more than being chased and put...
I'm risking much more than my You shall not delve into matters.
Okay, so he's sending me off. Sorcerer, rogue. Bruiser, heavy. It's mildly better than what I'm wearing. Okay, so I need to go to the palace. I'll admit, this is all new for me now.
On family. No matter the odds. Right, Val? Damascus, you will help me find her.
God, the bow looks cool. Hold on, zoom in on that bow. That's pretty badass looking.
My lord, I know of your deal with the Brotherhood of Dawn.
I have the report, yes.
I'm looking for someone fleeing with the remaining...
I have ways to locate their position and track them.
Nothing comes for free, my lord. So let's strike a deal. They believed it would lead them to the cult of the Sleeper's destination.
Such audacity. I pray that you find the answers we need before this crisis engulfs my city.
Gotta be the pillar of the community. Literally, with those shoulders. He's a big boy. Mobile altar. That's right. Alright. What is this going to trigger over here?
For the ninth time,
It looks like...
Fear overflowing. I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
And how,
Good thing you're not me.
am I supposed to honor my shipments?
Not my
What?
current situation. We have bigger things.
Go in where? Down there? How do I get down there?
Aren't you ashamed?
Ah.
The smuggler's path must be over here.
Things are getting out of control.
Whoa. There's a lot of people being held back there. Okay, and then it looks like I'm supposed to go in the sewers. Okay. I think before I dive into this whole new chapter, I think that might be where I wrap up for the stream, y'all. Blammo. Have you ever played Legends of Grimlock 2? If I remember correctly, in that game, you could get pretty OP. You know, me and Jazz, we played Legend of Grimlock 2. Or did we... Jazz, did we play 1 or 2? I think we played 2 because it was co-op. I actually have a hard time remembering. But I do remember playing Legend of Grimlock with Jazz. I just can't remember if it was the first one or the second one. And it was a pretty good game. It was nothing like this game, but it was pretty good. Newest Hero Squad. I do want to tell you guys normally there would be a Hero Squad stream today, because we typically do them on Fridays and we do them every other week. But Price is at a wrestling show or something today. I can't really remember what. So we're doing it tomorrow. So it's going to be tomorrow during the normal Stump Trunk times, noon to 4, is when we're going to be doing some D&D. So tune in for that. It's kind of loud. There we go. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support today. Checking out Arcanium and Wolcen with me. I hope you guys had fun watching. Thank you everyone that subbed, resubbed, dropped them biddies, helped out in the hype train. Love you guys. You guys are the best. Drop that mod love, y'all. We have the best mods in the world. And if you guys don't have that mod love emote, drop your favorite emote. Drop some stuff all over chat, y'all. We're going to send this love on to one of our friendos that's streaming at the moment. Let's see who's on. You know, there's a Minecraft streamer that I talk about a lot during the Sky Factory series. He's streaming right now. His name's Chosen Architect. He's playing, looks like on a sub-server thing that he's doing right now. But he's cool, and he knows a ton about Minecraft, so we're gonna rate him. Have fun. Have a good rest of your Friday. Tune in tomorrow for some D&D. And yeah, with that, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.